Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Unbeaten light heavyweight Duane Sinclair and of course his trainer Mark Gillespie. How you doing, guys?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good, thanks, Dan.
It'd be funny if one of you turned around and said, I'm doing terrible actually. He's fine, but I hate him. So, you're obviously fighting on the Next Gen show on Friday. Just tell us first of all, how much do you know about your opponent and how easy has it been to prepare for him?
Do you know, myself, I just want to know what stance he's in, if he's southpaw or orthodox, and what sort of style does he box, or if he's come forward like a fighter, and that's all I need to know. The rest is really done with my trainer. So he's had a look at him, and we've got a little game plan, hopefully. But yeah, just use my boxing IQ. Don't rely 100% on the game plan, and just do what I do best.
What did you think of him, Mark, having done your research?
He's game. He's a bit of an upsetter as well. He's boxed a few kids that he's beat. Morgan Jones, his last one. I think he beat him, and Morgan Jones was 12-1 at the time.
He was being groomed to take on Cody Davis for the Welsh title at one point.
Yeah, so he's beat him on points. I'm not sure if he's a puncher or not. I mean, I haven't seen him stop anyone, but I've seen him drop a couple of kids. He dropped Danny Dingham, I think, twice as well. That was a close fight. Cody Davis, he boxed him, he lost to him on points. But this kid will definitely come to win, 100%. So Duane's ready for him now. And roll on Friday, see how he goes.
And I want to ask you both, obviously I mentioned you off camera, I read John Dennon's piece in Boxing News, excellent piece on yourself and Josh Buatsi who train together. How much of a benefit is it to both of you that you've got two light heavyweights, both unbeaten, both at similar stages of their careers in the same gym, for sparring, for advice, for training together, the whole lot?
Yeah, I think, well, we sort of grew up in the sport together, so it's just been this natural progression. Like, I started boxing probably about a year, probably 9 months before Josh, and then from that point we just always just progressed through together, helping each other out. And then as he progressed to GB, same sort of thing, where he's sparring people from all different, from around the world, different weights and so forth, come out with tips. So we just always just been giving and taking to each other boxing wise, and it's just naturally progressed that way. So it's nothing that we're not.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Nothing's changed.
Just how it's been. We just been grooming each other through the sport, helping each other out, noticing each other, knowing what works with each other, so we can just look at each other and see something's not right, and then just know the right thing to say, and then put back on. It's just how the team has been. It's been good.
Is it fair to say, Mark, that for quite a while in their careers still, the two will probably learn more from each other in the gym than they will in their fights, at least for the next year or so?
Duane learns quite a bit off of Josh, and Josh learns quite a bit off of Duane. I mean, the best thing about Josh's last performance is sparring with Duane. Nice mover, quick on his feet, quick with his hands and that, because the other kid was the same sort of fighter. But with Duane, he's showing Josh things, and Josh is showing Duane things as well. So literally, they help each other every time they spar.
You find you have to kind of keep them on message a little bit? Do they mess about a bit in the gym, those two?
They do. They're always messing about. But then when it's time to work, they go to work. Yeah, they do mess about now and then, but it's a bit of fun in the gym. You need it. You can't be serious all the time. So a bit of fun helps. And we do a little bit of touch sparring as well. That's quite interesting, isn't it, D? So
He's biased. He's biased.
In what way? Come and tell us.
Touch sparring is really touching. It's reflex sparring, so you got to make sure you hit a point scoring part of the body, and I seem to be like.
It's got a count note, Dan. It can't be and then go.
It can't be like a game of tag.
He doesn't seem to see my shots.
Put it this way.
Put it like this: if he was
Too fast for the naked eye, that's what it is.
if he was one of them judges in Vegas, he would be suspended.
Be Adelaide Bird. Yeah. Adelaide Gillespie, yeah.
That's right, Dan. When Josh is boxing, he wins, and when Duane boxes, he wins. That's how it goes.
But I lose at the gym because of this biased judge.
No,
yeah, that's what it is. That's it.
We need a review of the officials, apparently, yeah.
Watch it, and then you can make.
Definitely take you up on that invitation. I'm not getting involved, but I'll watch it. Duane, ideal world, map out the next 12 months of your career for us.
Do you know, that's a good question. Do you know, it is. I think with me, it's just keep pushing, because I've came into the pro boxing with sort of everything's against me, in a sense of they talk about my age and so forth. So it's every single fight is a bonus to me. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I do in the gym and keep pushing, believe in myself, and producing the goods. And wherever it takes me, I'm just gonna keep going. I've even put a cap on it. I'm just going to keep pushing and showing that the age is nothing. And I keep saying, I've done a fitness test about 3-4 weeks ago, and he told me I'm 19 years old. So I've got a long time to go.
I mean, do you feel any pressure, Mark, to move him a bit quicker than a typical prospect because of the age?
Do you know what, Dan? He's 10-0 now. He's 30. No, he's 40. 40? Yeah, he's 30.
He's 58, but he looks good for it, you know. He's Lewis Ortiz's older brother. He taught Lewis Ortiz in school.
Word on camera anyway, dickhead. But anyway, he's 36. He's done his apprentice now. He's done his white collar stuff. He's done all that. Now he's had 10-0. He's ready to step up. After this one on Saturday, touch wood, everything goes well, and I'm sure it will. He's ready to step up for a title fight. That's what I want for him, yeah. A nice title fight, preferably around August time, end of August, beginning of September.
I'm guessing the hope is that by the time he's at British title level, I don't want to talk about you like you're not here, then Josh has moved on.
Yeah, Josh will vacate that, hopefully.
Who do you think, and I'll ask both of you, by the time Josh has vacated and you're ready to challenge for the British title, who will be the main man or men at the level then? You're too slow.
I like Richards. I think he'd be up there. And Sterling. Sterling's a good kid as well. So out of them two, you got them Richards and Sterling. Who else is there? I mean, he's on world level now in a yard. Yeah. So you can forget about that. Yeah, you can forget about him.
What do you think, Duane?
Yeah, I think.
Why not Jake Bull?
What, as British champion? Yeah. I think the top 15 has got some good kids, and it's almost like mirroring the ABAs when I was boxing. So I think it could be anybody at that point. The way that the ones that's bubbling under, they are all good kids. So it's literally who performs on the night. It's really hard to tell with the names that are around that British level at the moment. So it's good.
Is it Speckland? Dex Speckland? Spellman? Yeah, he just beat Kirk, I think. Kirk Garvey, yeah. So he'd be around that sort of level as well.
And just before I let you go, I have to ask this, as we've talked about the fight and it's on Friday anyway, and we're here at the press conference. Who's going to win between Andre Sterling and Craig Richards? And you can both answer, so you maybe one picks one and one picks the other, but we'll see.
Well, I like boxers because the style of boxing that I have. Fighters, it can work. I think with Sterling, he comes forward, throws a lot of punches, fights. He's a bit more educated than to say a brawler, but I like Craig in the sense of he boxes. So if Craig is able to adapt and fight a little bit, then I'll go Craig. If he just purely boxes and gets pushed back, then he's going to have a hard night. He's going to have a hard night. But I'm going to say, all in all, I'm going to say Craig.
Mark was just trying to sneak off shot there, but go on. Who do you think?
I like them both. I know them both. But I'd have to have my boxing head on, and I'd go Spider Craig. Yeah.
And Duane, very last question this time. For people who aren't aware of what you're doing and want to engage with you more, what's your main social media handles so they can follow you?
Oh yeah, it's very easy. On Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, Hotshot Sinclair.
Brilliant. It's nice to have a boxer who's got the same handle on every form of social media. No underscores. Brilliant. All right, well, cheers, lads, and best of luck. Best of luck on Friday night.
Thank you.